So I saw a wonderful poll. Let me pull it up first, but it was quite amazing. Basically, it seems that Fox's election fraud, narrative, and claiming that the results were, the election was stolen and the results were fraudulent, and their hosts out there saying Dominion was involved in this, is really coming back to bite them in the ass. And let me pull up this poll that I saw because it's pretty interesting. Someone take over while I get this poll.
You share it, so I'll see if I can. I know what you're talking about, but yeah. So I don't know. In case
here, I just found it. Okay, so I'm gonna let me drop it in the chat so you could pull it up. This is just the results in this tweet. If you want to open up the article, we could read some from there too. But new poll. This is from Variety. New poll on Fox News' viewers since the Dominion revelations. 21% of Fox News viewers have less trust in the network. 9% aren't watching the network as much as they used to. And 13% no longer believe the election was stolen after reading the private texts from Fox News' stars, which, of course, the texts came out and were released as part of the Dominion lawsuit. We wouldn't know this stuff. These were private texts. We wouldn't know this stuff if it wasn't for this lawsuit.
Republicans are so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Honestly, think about it. These numbers, for it to be as fucking factual as it is, it's like certified in court documents. And Fox News ain't nothing more but fucking propaganda. And the numbers, they're just like, there's only a couple of them that are like,
maybe. Honestly.
But what's surprising is that it's still.
I actually think those
double digits here. This is actually surprising to me.
I know.
Yeah.
Actually, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's incredible.
And that's what's incredible, okay?
Yeah.
That's what's fucking incredible. I want to remind you, this is a world superpower. Half the fucking country. Oh, listen.
The world superpower.
It's a damn shame. It's a goddamn. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I, myself, a Bahamian, cannot relate, but y'all should be ashamed of these numbers.
Wow.
But is this going to have any staying power? Like,
that's the thing. How long until they forget?
This isn't. You know, I guess I don't know. How would Newsmax viewers feel about this? Because they feel like Fox News isn't far right enough, so they don't like Fox News. But does this break their brains because this is them saying that this is clearly not true, even though they believe this stuff is true? So it both adds to them hating Fox because they're shown to be snakes, while at the same time exposing that what they themselves believe as Newsmax viewers is clearly untrue. So it's a little conundrum.
Fox News brain is real, and it's real terrifying.
Yeah.
That is the reality.
Only 9% say they're not watching as much as they used to.
Yeah.
But they're still watching.
What's the demographics? Where does this skew? Like, how many Americans are watching this versus how many Americans, like, over the age of, 50, 60? And I'm not trying to disparage people who are older. I'm just saying, like, this is...
Does it say? It just says adults 18 plus.
Yeah, it just says adults.
Yeah, I would have liked an age breakdown. I think that would have been a little bit more telling.
Yeah. But
kids get their information on TikTok, right?
Yeah, like who's even
they don't watch Fox News.
Who's even watching Fox? Who's even watching cable news generally that isn't over 60? Like it's just this
right.
The demographic just isn't there.
That's why CNN pivoted to the right. It was because you got to follow that, right? That model. It's basically like no one's going to be watching television, primetime television for news, unless you skew that age.
Yeah, unless you skew more older, and generally because of that, more conservative, at least the way things are currently made up.
And by the way, I should just do a quick PSA that you can be old and not be a boomer. I'm just saying Bernie Sanders has been based his entire career. He's got a long history of actually being on the right side of history for a lot of it. And then myself,
I have viewers that remind me every time where if I sound a little too general in my criticism of an older generation, then people have comments being like, "Hey, I'm 65 and I love I don't agree with any of this stuff." Like,
I'm gonna be honest, boomers kind of
understand you guys are the outliers.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
You're the alert.
you can have a 30-year-old boomer, or you can have like a 60-year-old boomer. I don't see it more as like an age demographic thing, but it's like a mindset you have. Like being a boomer transcends age. It's having just this nasty, snotty, shitty attitude about everything and everyone and being entitled.
Closed off.
Yep, exactly.
Closed off. I don't want to learn new things. Okay, no, this is weird and scary to me. I don't want to learn more. I'm good. I want to, shame you. Let's do that. That's easier.
Yeah, boomer is a vibe, as Tariq says in the chat. I totally agree. I feel like as a society, we have disaggregated the mentality of boomers from the generation. And so, like, for me at least, when I say, like, boomer or boomerisms, like, when I'm talking about it in a derisive way, I'm not necessarily referring to the generation because, like, it's just the mindset, as Blair said.
Internet slang.
Exactly.
Well, in a way, it's kind of what, the actual age demographic of the baby boomers did to millennials, because they call Gen X, they call millennials, and they call Gen Z, and they call Gen Alpha all millennials, because all it is someone younger than them, essentially, who is more open-minded or more interested in looking at, I don't want to be like who's more interested in looking at scientific data, but who's actually more interested in investigating the facts and drawing conclusions instead of just looking at one TV show and one opinion and be like, well, that's it for me. That's a wrap.
Yeah, exactly.
But, sometimes they'll use the criticism of millennials as people who don't want to do any work. They want to stay home. They complain about everything. Like that's, and it's, there is an entitled rich millennial that exists, that oftentimes the criticism couched about millennials are people from like Orange County who are born into wealth, and they're, these kids that are, they deserve criticism, but they don't represent the vast majority of people that are our age based on, what they support.
Or that type of person exists in every generation.
Yes.
That's not like millennial exclusive, because I'm pretty sure when I make this statement, most of us, if not all of us in here, plus everyone in the chats, probably knows that any kind of younger folks that they know or that they are all really hardworking people. All my friends work their asses off. All of us work our asses off every day just to pay bills at this point. It's not even like to live some crazy, amazing life. We're all just working just to survive.
Avocado toast? Blair, you're not all over the avocado toast? It doesn't like dominate every aspect of your life?
No. And you know what? Look, furthermore, this is really off topic, but someone ruined avocado toast for me because they said that they're like, why do people even like avocado? Because it tastes like dick.
Actually,
wait, did they say it tastes like dick or clean dick?
I think clean dick.
Okay, because I've heard that actually.
Yes.
I've never heard this. Oh my!
Time you eat avocado,
oh my!
That's
No comment.
So
no
specific.
Comment. No
Like who?
I have not heard that, but I will think about that next time I have it. And see I'll see if I
dick or avocado?
All right.
That's such a weird random criticism there.
I know.
Observation.
I'll go back to more serious questions here. So here's a question that's kind of asking.
Clean dick, chat. Don't freak out. Clean dick. It's okay.
It was clean. Don't worry, y'all. It was fine.
All the boomers are freaking out in the audience right now.
These are why the millennials.
They love their avocados.
Now we know why.
I never did.